Hi, welcome back. Assuming that you were here for the introduction to handstands video, so welcome back. In case this is the first video you're tuning into for handstands, then welcome. So what I'm going to show you today is a few fun, playful transitions to move into different styles of handstands. So handstands don't always have to be all the way straight and up and down. It can be sideways, it can be floaty, it can be twisty. It's all part of the game, and today we're going to explore some new variations and maybe get a bit of hang time, a few seconds, a microsecond, a minute, who knows. So let's see how we can move in groups. So first things first, just wake up the hands, place your hands down, roll into them, roll into the spine, side to side. You know how I like to do this. If you've been practicing with me, flip your hands behind, stretch into them, move around. Do whatever feels good, whatever feels natural, just adding a bit of weight into the hands. If you want to add a bit of weight into the shoulders, a little bit of groove, add that, flip the hands, maybe put the back of the hands down. I've noticed this is one of the key things that has been giving me a lot of strength recently, and also a really nice stretch because it's an opposing stretch to what we normally do in our handstands. Push the shoulder blades away, make a bit of space. That's what that feels like. And if that feels okay, one of my favorites, a reverse plank, reverse handed plank. Place your fingertips behind, push your hands up, and just hold. Hold. If this is too much, put your knees down, all good. But if this is okay, hold. Maybe add a push-up if you fancy it. Not required in the slightest, but if you fancy it. Maybe 2, 3, and let it go. Oof. Take the hands, hopefully they're warmed up. Place them on your thighs, give it a bit of a stretch. This should feel really good. I know it does for me. Take a breath. Find your intention, find your sense of ease, because you're going to play and we're going to find some new spaces to move into and new ways to groove. So, all right, I'm going to come to the right side of my mat, towards the right end of my mat. So I'm going to come into a squat. If a squat is too tough for you, put something under your heels. But anyway, it's going to be a groovy squat. It's not going to be a static squat, so don't worry about it. You're not going to be here too long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to place it outside my left foot. I'm going to place my left hand next to it. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of a hop, like a crab hop. So you've seen crabs, they move sideways. So we're going to do a crab hop. So if I'm on my left hand reaches out, finds a home on the ground, my right hand right next to it, and I press into the shoulders while I hop. Back to the other side, a little bit of a hop. Other side, a little bit of a hop. Moving through, finding a bit of space. Finding your groove. If hopping is too much, don't worry. You can always do a small little hop and sit down. You can place your hands, do a small hop and sit down. Totally okay. The goal is you want to be able to just move side to side, and it becomes so free where you don't really think. You place the hands and you slide. Place the hands and you slide. Place the hands and you slide. Not thinking, not worrying, just grooving, finding space. Keeping things chill and fun. One last time, each side. Notice if we can get a bit more air time. Maybe the other way. Bonus round. Bonus side. Oh, whew. Take a moment, chill out. That was fun for me, but it's also pretty crazy, pretty draining, pretty intense. If you're new to it, if the hands feel too much, what I like to do is just take them on the ground, reverse side of my hands down, come back to your breath, come back to your breath. So, as you notice, we were still getting airtime. Maybe it was for just a second, but we were still getting airtime. We were still floating. We were still finding something. So notice what that feels like. It's where the handstand starts, and it takes the pressure off from falling, right? Because then you're not worried about hitting the ground. You're pretty chill about it. It's no big deal because you have enough space to play around. And B, shake out the hands, take it easy. We're gonna do something similar, but we're gonna do a low cartwheel. I love this because this comes from, you know, we've done this as kids, but we forgot how to do it as we grew up. So now is a lovely way to bring it back. So low cartwheel, one of the best things I would recommend. Come to the front of the right side of your mat. That's where I'm gonna start. And really simple, I'm gonna take my left hand, place it outside my left hip, place my right hand next to it, and just hop and turn. If that didn't make sense, I'm going to try it from this side. I'm going to take my right hand, place it down, take my left hand just over it, and roll, and come down. And try a few times. How does that feel? How does that feel? And you notice, as you groove, your cartwheels get a bit higher, a little higher, a little more control maybe, but not required in the slightest, because you can always keep it low. You can always take it to where you feel it. And if you notice, this is a handstand. Even if you're not holding it for too long, you're still in a handstand, which is such a nice place to be. Keep grooving, keep moving. One more each side. One more each side. One last one. This side. Ooh, have a seat. Plop your bum down. That's a lot of work. You know what I like to do. Take a tabletop, reverse it out, push your hips up. This should feel really good, especially on the shoulders. And have a seat. All right. So that's a fun set of transitions that you can do to work into your handstands, no matter who you are in your practice, no matter how long you've been practicing yoga or mobility or acrobatics. Adding these bits and pieces into it makes the practice so much more fun, so much more challenging, and so much more playful, because you can explore new spaces and try new things. Something that we forget as we keep evolving. So it's lovely to come back home to. So keep switching like a crab and keep cartwheeling like a child, and watch your handstands progress. All right, thank you so much for practicing with me. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. I'm Varun. Peace.